Hello everyone. In this video, we'll be seeing about the working of a two-stroke engine and also the comparison between two-stroke and four-stroke and four-stroke petrol and diesel engine. So these are the topics that we are going to discuss in this video. Now let's get into the topic. So in a two-stroke cycle engine, so we know the in four-stroke, four different strokes takes place. But how does this two-stroke it works? So in a two-stroke, two actions are completed in a single stroke. Okay, for example, if it starts with a suction stroke, compression, power stroke and exhaust. Here in case of this two stroke, suction and compression takes place in a single stroke, and power and exhaust will takes place in the second stroke. So when the piston is moving from top dead center to bottom dead center, two actions are completed, that is suction and compression. And when it is returning from bottom dead center to top dead center, power stroke and exhaust stroke are completed. So this is how the in two stroke engine the actions are completed, that is when it is moving from top dead center to bottom dead center, two actions are completed, and when it is moving from bottom dead center to top dead center, two actions are completed. So in the four stroke engine we saw the inlet and outlet as valves, inlet valve, outlet valve. Here it is mentioned as ports. So there is an inlet port, outlet port, and one more additional port is there, which means transfer port. So usually in a four stroke engine, first the air fuel mixture, the compression, everything takes place in the cylinder itself. It doesn't comes to the crankcase, but in case of this in two stroke, it directly comes to the crankcase, then only through the transfer port it goes out. So all the combustion, everything takes place inside the crankcase. So in a two-stroke cycle engines, the whole sequence of the event, suction, compression, power and exhaust are completed in two strokes of the piston, that is, or one revolution of the crankshaft. So there is no valves in this types of engines. Gas movement takes place through the holes called ports. So instead of valves, here we are having ports in the cylinder, and the crankcase of the engine is airtight, in which the crankshaft rotates. So when the piston it moves upwards, it covers two of the ports, the exhaust port and the transfer port, which is normally almost opposite to each other. So first one is the upward stroke of the piston, where suction and compression takes place. So during this time, inlet port will be open, but the outlet port and the transfer port will be closed. The air fuel mixture is sent inside the crankcase, so it is directly sent to the crankcase. So and the compression, the air fuel mixture is compressed. So when the piston it is moving from top dead center to bottom dead center, the air fuel mixture is trapped inside the crankcase with the help of the inlet port, and the air fuel mixture is compressed also. So the next is the downward stroke, that is it includes power and exhaust stroke. So here burning of the fuel takes place. So the burning of the fuel, it increases the temperature and the pressure of the gases, which forces the piston to move down to the cylinder. So when the piston moves down, it closes the suction port and the trapping the fresh charge down into the crankcase during the upward stroke. Further downward movement of the piston uncovers the exhaust port. So I'll show you in a diagram. So this is a two-stroke engine where you are having an inlet port, exhaust port and a transfer port. So these ports it plays an important role. Since it is a two-stroke engine, we have a spark plug here. Petrol engine usually it has a spark plug to ignite the air fuel mixture. So through the inlet port, the petrol air mixture is sent inside the crankcase, and here the crankcase it transfers the charges to the cylinder, where the cylinder is the air fuel mixture is ignited with the help of a spark plug. So after combustion process, the exhaust port is open and the exhaust gases it moves out through the exhaust port. So this is how a two-stroke petrol engine works. So initially the air fuel mixture is sent through the inlet port, it enters the crankcase and it is compressed and transferred to the cylinder head through the transfer port. There the spark plug, it ignites the air fuel mixture, and the exhaust port is open, and the exhaust gases, it moves out through the exhaust port. So this is how an air fuel mixture, the two stroke petrol engine works. And this is an animation of how the two stroke engine works, how the transfer takes place, everything. So here the air fuel mixture comes in. The crankcase transfers the air fuel mixture to the cylinder head. The spark plug ignites the mixture, and the hot gases, it goes out. Here you can see the piston movement also, how the piston is moving, how the crankshaft is rotating. So this is a small animation of how a two stroke engine works. So next comes the differentiation between the two stroke engine and a four stroke engine. So one power stroke for every 2 revolutions of the crankshaft in a 4 stroke engine, and in case of a 2 stroke engine, one power stroke for each revolution of the crankshaft. So there are inlet and exhaust valves in engine, and here are ports. Instead of valves, we are having ports, and the crankcase is not fully closed and it is airtight. Here, in case of a two-stroke engine, crankcase is fully closed and airtight. Top of the piston compresses the charge in four-stroke engine, and both the sides of the piston, it compresses the charge. The size of the flywheel is comparatively large, whereas here the flywheel is very small. So here the fuel is completely consumed, whereas here in case of a two-stroke engine, the fuel is not completely consumed. The weight of the engine per HP is high, and here the weight is comparatively low to that of the 4-stroke engine. Thermal efficiency is high in case of 4-stroke. Thermal efficiency is comparatively low. Removal or exhaust gases is easy. Removal of exhaust gases difficult, it cannot be removed completely. And the torque produced here is even, the torque produced is less compared to that of a 4-stroke engine. And for a given weight, engine would give one half of the power of 2-stroke. For same weight, 2-stroke engine gives twice the power of that of 4-stroke engine. So the power in comparison of the stroke power produced, two-stroke engine performs very much better than that of a four-stroke engine. And the next one is the comparison between petrol engine and a diesel engine. So here petrol engine, it follows Otto cycle, so it is called as Otto cycle engine, and here it follows a diesel cycle. So the difference is in Otto cycle, the pressure will volume will be kept constant, and in diesel cycle pressure will be kept constant. Here in a petrol engine, air plus fuel mixture is sent inside the cylinder, but here fuel is separately supplied through a fuel injector, and air is sent along with that, and it gets mixed up inside the cylinder. So here ignition in a petrol engine, ignition is done by spark plug. Here in diesel engine, because of the compression, ignition is done by the compression. So the compression ratio is low in petrol engine and it is high in diesel engine. The power output is less, and the power output obtained in diesel engine is high. It does petrol engine, it contains a spark plug, whereas diesel engine, it contains a fuel injector. Burns high, the petrol engine, it burns the highly volatile fuel, and diesel engine, it burns less volatile fuel. The petrol engines are used in lightweight vehicles, whereas diesel engines are used in heavy vehicles. So the petrol engine, it consumes more fuel, whereas diesel engine, it consumes less fuel. It is lighter in weight and it is heavier in weight. Frequent maintenance is required for a petrol engine, whereas less maintenance is required for a diesel engine. And the maintenance cost is low. Maintenance cost is high in diesel engine. Initial cost is low, but the initial cost is high for a diesel engine. Thermal efficiency is about 26% in petrol engine, and it is thermal efficiency is about 40% in a diesel engine. The starting of petrol engine is easy due to the low compression ratio, but during the cold time, during the winter season, the starting of the diesel engine is a little slow. and it is a high speed engine. Petrol engine is a high speed